G'day. Hi. Nindeluisi Darcy. Hi folks, I'm Darcy, Big Red. I'm here with another video for you. So a few weeks back, I got asked to do something with frozen strawberries. And it sort of makes sense, you know what? We're coming right into strawberry season. And I'm sure there are more than a few of you out there like myself and like Suzanne who messaged me who got berries left over from last year. You know, we get all these fresh berries all the time, then we save them for a special occasion. And with COVID this year, you know, we had a whole lot less special occasions. So we probably got some stuff stuck in our freezer. So now's the time to start pulling that stuff out and getting a little bit creative with it. So I thought about it, and you know what, this coming week, so today is actually the 18th of June I'm recording this on. June 21st is National Indigenous Peoples Day. And I went, wow, here's a perfect opportunity. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a twist on a strawberry shortcake, and I'm going to use a Lusknikn. So Lusknikn, I've made this before, and I'll link to it at the end. But it's the Mi'kmaq version of bannock. And basically it's just a form of a shortbread anyhow, or a shortcake. Very similar to a scone and many other different quick breads that are out there. And it becomes the perfect way of making a strawberry shortcake. And I'm going to, again, you know, I love to do a little twist on things. I'm not going to use a plain whipped cream. I'm going to do a brown sugar salted whipped cream. Right? And it's going to be very similar, you know, this whole salted caramel has been really popular and it's got flavors very similar to that. So as always, you know, you're not here to listen to me talking. Let's jump on over to that workbench. We'll pick up over there. Alright, so we're going to get started with our strawberries. These are just some good old-fashioned strawberries. I got these at from one of the local farmers. They're nice, big, plump. They were just frozen. You know, basically all I did last fall, laid them out on a sheet pan, froze them, and then bagged them off so that they could actually be pulled out loosely. Right? But for now, they're just plain strawberries. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some white sugar. I'm just going to sprinkle a couple of tablespoons right over the top of this. So that sugar is actually going to draw some of those juices out of those strawberries for us. And we're going to give it a little bit of help by taking some of these. We're just going to mash them down a little bit. All right? Because this needs to be able to be sort of spread inside to make our shortcake. And we don't want to completely pulverize these. Like, I don't want to throw them into a blender. So I'm going to take them, sort of mash them a little bit so they're a little bit chunky. You know, like I say, nothing too crazy. And what you can even do, give a little taste and adjust the sugar to your taste and your liking. Fantastic. So we're just going to let that sit there. We don't need to do anything else with that for the time being. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our whipped cream. Now I've got my glass bowl in the freezer, so I'm going to retrieve that there now. And it's a good idea if you've got a glass bowl or a heavy metal bowl, if you can take it and chill it ahead of time, it's going to make your whipped cream just whip all that much better. Alright, so we've got our nice cold glass bowl. I'm going to go ahead and add in, I've just got a 1 cup thing of whipping cream here. And again, this has been nice and cold, and the colder it is, the better it's going to whip. Okay, so I've brought this sort of what we refer to as soft peak stage. You can see we're getting peaks, but they sort of collapse over. I haven't added anything to this yet. We don't want to add anything to our whipped cream until we whip it. If we add our sugar or any flavorings in there too early, it's actually going to make it a lot harder to get a good whipped cream. So now I like using brown sugar in my whipped creams. So I'm going to go ahead and add So that's 4 tablespoons of brown sugar. And this is what's going to really give this a flavor pop. I'm going to add some salt right into this. I'm going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And we'll go ahead and we'll give this another little whip here. Let's give this a little taste. Just that little bit of salt in there. You're going to find it really pulls those flavors out. Fantastic. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get these assembled here now. So I've got here one of my Lusknikn I baked earlier today. Now I did bake these before, or baked this before, and I will link the video at the end. So if you haven't seen my video about making Lusknikn, you can check that out. I followed the exact same recipe. All I did was I took it and divided it into 6 portions and baked them sort of biscuit size. And then just for a little bit extra element to it, I sprinkled just a tiniest little pinch of white sugar over the top to give it a little bit of a crispier top for myself. So I'm just going to go ahead and slice this open. So drop our bottom down in there. And some of our strawberries. And a little bit of our whipped cream. And top it off with our top. And we go in reverse. A little bit more whipped cream. Some more of our strawberries. Oh, baby. Isn't that looking fantastic? So you know what we're going to do now? We're going to jump on over to that main counter. I'm going to give this a little taste. Oh, this is going to be tasty, I think. Doesn't that just look amazing? Oh, let's get this little taste. So good. Just that little bit of salt and that whipped cream. It's just, oh, this really makes that flavor pop. It's just a great dessert for the summer. You know, you don't have to just use strawberries. You can really do this with almost any berry you want. Any type of fruit sauce. You know, the Lusknikn are great. You can make those ahead of time. You have your whipped cream sitting in the fridge ahead of time. You gotta have your berries sitting in the fridge ahead of time. And then just sort of have to assemble this at the last minute. So it's a really simple little thing. It's a little bit of a twist, you know, on a very common dessert. So as always, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will say I'm coming up to time for my summer vacation with the college. So my videos might be a little bit more sporadic for a while. I will be posting videos through the summer. But I'm definitely going to take some much needed vacation time as well. So keep an eye for me on social media though, because I will post things and updates, meals that I've gotten to eat out. Things there I might be able to steal a bit of inspiration for other meals. You know, I'm going to try and do a few summer related ones as well. I've been getting some requests for some international ones. And I've got a few ideas there that I want to try. So if you've enjoyed this video, you know, please go ahead and share it on your social media. Send it around. You know, leave me a comment. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. You know, keep checking back. Keep making some good food. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now. Namoltas.